you can see there's a wreck of a fishing boat, and it's the Banff red-chested fishing boat called the Sovereign, and it ran aground here back in 2005, I think it was, and the sea is slowly claiming it. You can see behind there's like a little mini lighthouse behind, and somehow it landed on these, or it ended up on these rocks. Everybody was rescued and there was no life lost. So yeah, I've come here to photograph that, and it's one of those days, it's I think it's only about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's still really bright. It's a really sunny day, so I'm trying to get, I have an image of that I'd like to create, and that is of this wreck just completely surrounded by smooth water. If I'm honest, I don't think I'm going to get that at the moment. I might have to come back. But so I've popped a Lee 6-stop filter on. To be honest, I could do with a 10-stop filter, but I don't have one. I don't have one that strong, unfortunately. It would be nice to, but I haven't. But I've popped a 6-stop filter on with the aim being to get this shutter speed up as much as I can to sort of 2 to 4 seconds, ideally even higher. If we do that, then I want all the water that's around this wreck quite smooth. It's a little bit harsh because we're in the middle of the day. It's too harsh. So anyway, this is the first shot. And the other problem I've got is it's so windy that the tripod's wobbling about a bit. So flasher. Yeah, the wind is so strong. You'll probably hear it on the actual on the mics. It's that strong, so the camera constantly is wobbling like that. I don't think you can see this very much, but if you just look there, you can actually see when I've got the magnification on the back of the screen that the wind is just, well, there you go, it's just wobbling the lens and camera and tripod around quite a bit. It's really frustrating. Just trying to get a shot really, just between gusts, but you know, when you've got between sort of 1 and 6 seconds or so, we just don't get that long a lull. It's sort of really bouncing it now, look at that. Anyway, I just have to keep persevering, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a decent shot. Yeah, it's not a bad shot, but it could be a lot better. It's almost tempting. I think I'll probably come back later on this evening and try, but the tide of course will be a lot further in, which may or may not be better. And then in the morning I might come back as well. We're just staying nearby, so I don't have to worry too much about time, as it were, but I may even pop out for sunrise in the morning. I headed back later in the evening, hoping for some better light, and unfortunately, if you look on the right of the frame, you can actually see a fog bank rolling in. And no sooner did I set up my tripod and got the camera out, then the view disappeared in the mist, and the visibility was really bad. Frustratingly, further north there was some really nice sunset light, but it just wasn't to be. I hung around until it got dark. I noticed there was a light coming on the little lighthouse beacony thing over there, so I've decided to stay out and get just a couple more shots, which I'm fairly happy with, and well, I'll put them up now. Okay, so this morning I'm back out at sunrise, and I'm back to this old wreck on yeah, I mean, it's the third visit really in 24 hours. I came at midday, and then I came here last night just before dusk, and now I'm here at sunrise. And yeah, a lot of people don't like to visit a place a lot of times, multiple times, but you know, it's the first time I've been here, and it's nice to get different lights and be able to demonstrate how the different conditions affect your photography. And also the sea state. The sea's a lot rougher this morning, so it should make for a few nice shots. So this is the first one here. The sea's quite rough. Half a second. I've got a 10-second timer on, and it's just a straightforward shot. It's exactly the same as pretty much as I took last night, but yeah, I was just about to move on, and I've spotted that the waves are actually it's become suddenly even rougher, and the waves are actually breaking over the boat a little bit, so I'm going to try and get a few shots of that. This is the last of the shots from this morning. Just of the wreck on its own this time. Just half a second, polarising filter on. Yeah, that's it really. I've probably overshot this, mainly because it's been so windy. It's been quite tricky to get sharp shots on. Half to 2/3 of them will be blurred due to the wind moving the camera. But this morning's different. It's quite calm, even though the sea's rough. It's quite calm. There's not much wind, so. Well, that's pretty much it for this shoot. It's been very frustrating but very rewarding at the same time. Certainly with both subjects, whether it's the lighthouse itself or whether it's the ship, the tricky bit has been just trying to manage the wind that's blowing the camera about and the lens about. But I think I must have tried 10 times on the ship itself, and probably 5 or 6 times on the actual beacon, and yeah, it's worked out okay. And it's all about persevering, I suppose, and doing your best. But yes, really happy with this, and yeah, unfortunately it's just another short video, but anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.